Hello everyone, here is Robin Good from Rome, Italy, and I am here today with Paul Edmondson, who is the CEO and founder of a very interesting company, Yieldbuild. I don't know if my Italian pronunciation is the best one, but the service is, to my eyes, really interesting because just like, at least in my superficial knowledge, I haven't signed up yet, just like Pubmatic or the Rubicon project, this is supposed to be a service, I understand, that allows you to optimize different ad networks and make the best of money while not fixing yourself with just one advertising partner. From what I understand, Yieldbuild allows you to test out a number of things, and in real time it can select for you what is the best solution that you should adopt. But let's find out from Yieldbuild, one of the fathers of Yieldbuild, Paul. How are you doing in San Francisco today?
Doing very well. Thanks for having us, Robin.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for reaching out and asking to have a conversation. That's all it takes, indeed. So why don't you introduce briefly yourself and Yieldbuild? That is, what is Yieldbuild from your take in a short one, and what do you do over there?
Sounds good. You got it right. I'm the founder, or one of three founders of Yieldbuild. And what we're really set out to do is to help publishers make more money. And that's about helping them manage the monetization on their website through the various ad networks they choose. Now, we start Yieldbuild it's really about text ad optimization. And what that means is we help publishers figure out the right combination of elements. So if you're, for example, a Google AdSense publisher, and you want to know, should my backgrounds be white? Should it be blue? Should it be gray? Should it have borders? What should the font color be? What should the link color be? And what Yieldbuild is, it's a set of heuristics that figures out, test algorithmically to find you the best combination of ads. And then after on that side, it'll also do your ad network management.
Good. So I was not completely on track, actually quite off track, and that is great that I didn't know correctly what you're doing, because I'm much more curious now. So while you do have some of the ad optimization facilities, your key focus, as I understand it, is about understanding what is the best combination of components in a text ad to make it work. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's a great way of summarizing it. What we do is we really specialize in the placement. So there's the placement and the formatting of those ads. So if you think about your page and how a publisher may lay out the ads on them, so for example, they may put a 728 by 90 at the top of the page, a 300 by 250 in the sidebar, maybe another 300 by 250 in the content, a footer ad, maybe another ad on the other side. What we do is we'll find the best combination of the formatting attributes combined with the placement, and then once we get a real good understanding of that, then we go into the ad network management.
So let me understand. This service is more targeted to an advertiser who wants to understand how to best package his punch into an ad, or is it for a publisher to optimize the delivery and click-through of the ads he's carrying from his inventory?
That's a great question. It's a publisher solution. So, for example, and we use AdSense as the main. Most publishers that are getting started online or use AdSense, it's very easy to get going. Just a little JavaScript that goes in your page. But what they don't know is really how to optimize that AdSense for the best performance for their site. And so it's a publisher solution. And what we do is we help them tune their ads for the best response.
In this respect, are there similarities or overlaps with the options offered by apparently similar services like Pubmatic, the Rubicon project, or even some of the Google's own tools that have been coming out in the last few months? I am thinking of the site optimizers in particular. What do you say?
Yeah. So first, talk about Pubmatic and Rubicon, and I can't speak too much for those sites and those services, but I will say is what Yieldbuild does is it optimizes your entire ad layout of ads. It's aware of all the different ads that you have in your page. It'll do the formatting and the ad network optimization. So our best understanding of Rubicon and PubMatic today is that they really focus on the ad network management behind one given spot. And we try to think about your page holistically and all the different ads that you have on your page and how they work as an ecosystem of ads for the publisher. So all the different rules that go behind ad networks, all those types of things to give you the best monetization experience as a publisher. A great question about the site optimizer for Google. One of the things that's really interesting about the site optimizer is it's built on multivariant type testing, things like that, where a user, let's say for example you have a landing page and you need to figure out does the buy it now button here work better than say save 15%. Or something like that. And what it does is it requires the publisher or requires the website operator to go in and define those tests and set up those pages. Yieldbuild is quite a bit different in the sense that it goes in and sets up all the tests algorithmically. It examines your site, it figures out things that are about it, and then it uses our optimization system to do all of that automatically. So no user setup for all the different tests.
That's very cool indeed, and that's something that had been bothering me about the Google Site Optimizer. So you're right on the spot in thinking in a way that even if I only read about it, it would make sense and motivate me to try it out. And I am indeed motivated to go after you and your service because I'm a premium AdSense partner. I use AdSense as my main resource of income for now. I'm opening up new business lines, but as of now, it remains my main one. And I have recently signed up with a major advertising network in the U.S. And the issue of not only optimizing the different solutions, but make them live together is part of our daily work. I mean, you just can't do it. And secondly, I have even a person dedicated on a daily task of testing AdSense. So the idea that this AdSense testing time could be saved and put to use in other direction while some software magically could think as well as he does and develop all the possibilities that we're trying out is definitely interesting. I understand this is not Disneyland and the software can only do so much. So I suppose that if we contribute our help in defining where we want to try out things, I am now imagining your tool displaying the ads with different colors, different fonts and styles until it finds a better click-through and then stays on that set of options that he has found. Is that how it dynamically learns about it?
Yeah, so I think one of the interesting things that you talked about first there was when you set up a site to get tested by AdSense, it requires you to put in a piece of ad code in the page and then to continually move it around to find the different placements that work best for you. But what you can do with our system is you can put all the snippets of code in the page that you want to possibly test an ad location for. So, for example, let's say you only wanted to show 2 ads at one time. You could put 3 or even 5 or 6 zones in your page, and then Yieldbuild will look to find those combinations of placements that do the best, and then it'll do all that formatting, placement, bold, all the different text options that you have for the given ad networks.
Wow. Well, you know what? This is really exciting. I don't know if to trust you or not, but I gotta go try it out because, in your words, this is just, godsend for a publisher. So I'm glad I reached you without having tried the service because I got the opportunity of you really opening up for me the idea what the service is. It looks like you said very clearly, and we're going to find out now, that is clearly different from your competitors in some specific ways which are not insignificant. So why waste more of your precious time and possibly slide into the hyping part when you've just given the best box, and all we can do now is just go out and try it. So, you know what? I think that the best video conversations are the ones that are like, precious dishes at restaurants. They bring you this big dish with a small little thing with some decoration. I mean, you eat it and it feels like, God, what is the rest, man? This is going to cost me $35 and there was nothing here. But, you're not going to forget that dish in that restaurant. So I think we got some jewels from you. And I just want to thank you. I don't want to go forward with more. I want to go sign up and try it.
Great. Hey, Robin, thank you so much for having us. It's a lot of fun being on here.
All right. Have a great day in San Francisco, and I'll talk to you right after I try it.
You too. Take care.
Ciao.